As of Friday, April 6th, we have a new build of the beta in Mists of Pandaria. It's something like 15444. It's still numbered major number 501, but the build is 15444. And I thought it would be an interesting time to look at the character creation process, which is coming along, but still not at all filled out to its completion, in the sense that you certainly don't see yet all of the combinations of skin color, hair color, and so forth. So for example, if I look at the male Pandaren monk and look at the possibilities, so you can see some of the icons along the side here. This is the new feature in Mists of Pandaria, is this much better picker screen, so you don't have to just kind of blindly click through the various options. You can actually see a preview of them, but they're not entirely complete. So skin color, for instance, I'm just flipping through. You got the brown arms, brown eyes. Here you've got black arms and eyes. But if you look at what should be happening here, is if I switch to another parameter such as hairstyle, the icons showing you the hairstyles should be showing the same features, but they aren't necessarily. So for instance, you can't tell what the hairstyles are here just by looking at the icons, even though you see the character model changing hairstyles. And the other thing that I don't think is working yet for the monk, for the Pandaren rather, Pandaren monk, is now if I change to the brown, for instance, and go to hairstyle. Well, no, this is working. So you see, this is the way it should work. The hairstyle icons that give you the preview are showing the correct rest of the model, the skin color and so forth, as well as allowing you to select the hairstyles. Still not fully complete. I had a quick look already in this build, and I noticed that probably an example of one that's better filled out would be the troll monk. You can imagine the number of combinations that are here because of the all the different character classes and races, and then the parameters that can be adjusted. But let me just show you that same element of skin color. So here you see all the different preview skin colors of the 6 that are currently available. Probably going to be quite a few more going forward. And so if I change to the bluish color and then go to hairstyle, you see you got the bluish color skin, and you can see some different hairstyles which are actually represented when you choose them. If I go back to skin color and pick a sort of, let's take the green to make it obvious, go to hairstyle, and so you see he's got green skin again, and then the hairstyles. So in theory this should interact totally. This is pretty decently filled out. This should interact so that you get a realistic preview of what your character is going to look like in the model by looking at the static icons. Still not fully filled out. The other thing I wanted to have a quick look at, just to show you how progress is coming along, is of course what's most interesting, the Pandaren, in all of the classes that it can play. And so for example, the monk, you've got the male and female. Surprisingly, they're not terribly filled out in terms of the modifications you can make to the character appearance. You got a lot of skin colors that you can choose, but you can't really tell the differences. Although they register on the model, you can't sort of see the differences, or at least I can't very clearly in the icons that are shown. And here, for example, hair color, there's only one available to select. So obviously there's still quite a lot more to come. No selections really for ears. And I think a similar situation for the male Pandaren model. And this is a little different actually if you look at other classes, but just again looking at the monk, Pandaren monk, you notice that you get facial hair instead of ears to modify for the male versus the female. Okay, so but you got all your skin colors here, lots of them, lots of faces here in this case. Again, the static icons for selecting don't really give you much of a representation of that. A few hairstyles, again you can't really see them clearly in the static models, but one hair color. And here, instead of you notice the female only had one choice for ear type or ear decoration. Here you've got quite a few facial hair decorations for the male Pandaren. And then let me just quickly, and I've had some people ask about this, so I just thought I'd better quickly flip through some of the models for other classes of the Pandaren. So here's the male, one of the one I like the best in terms of the garb and gear provided in the models is the priest. Actually, I may as well just give you both male and female for each of the classes. So let's go back to the top. Warrior, female. Warrior, male. Let's go to Hunter, male. Pretty cool gear. Hunter, female. Rogue, female. Rogue, male. I already showed you the priest. Shaman, I don't think... Oh no, that we do have Shaman in here for male at least. Okay, Shaman is showing properly. Female Shaman. Mage. Female and male. And finally Monk. Those are all the classes available to Pandarans.